So the big picture for this lesson is probability. And probability is defined as how likely an event is to happen. And probability can be anywhere between 0 and 1. And 0 means it is impossible to happen. And 1 being it is certain to happen. And then you could have any value in between 0 and 1 to talk about whether it is more or less likely to happen. Right here in the middle, we would have 0.5, and that is equally likely to happen. So let's take an example. What's the probability, if you're rolling a 6-sided die, to get a 4? Well, the outcomes could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you're just going to roll a 4, that's 1 out of 6. And that is quite unlikely to happen. To make it equally likely, you would need a 3 out of 6. To make it 50%, to make it even chance. So in this case, this would be very unlikely to happen. So what's an example of impossible probability? Well, here it is October in Phoenix, Arizona, and it is impossible that it will snow today because it is too warm and that's not going to change. So we could say the probability of snow today equals 0. What's the probability of something guaranteed to happen? Well, what's the probability of sunrise tomorrow? Well, I would say that's 1. I mean, it is possible, I guess, that something very unfortunate or strange could happen, but I'm going to say with certainty the sun will rise tomorrow. How about if you open a box of raisins, what's the probability that you're going to pull out a raisin? That would be a probability of 1. Okay, so this lesson is just kind of setting a foundation for probability so you can understand the basic concepts. That 0 probability is impossible, 1 probability is certain to happen, and there's everything in between to describe the likelihood of various events.